Hello everyone, Alan here from Excel Revenue and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can make your own Facebook ad from scratch with no prior knowledge of Facebook. So even if you've never been on Facebook before and you've never had an account, hopefully this video will teach you how you can create your own Facebook ad. So this assumes no prior knowledge at all. Okay, so let's just get started. So first of all, what we do is make a Facebook account, and once you've done that, you'll be great with this. This is the Facebook newsfeed, this is the Facebook platform. Okay, so first of all, we need to create a Facebook page. So if you haven't got a Facebook page, I highly recommend making one, as you need this to run ads. And you need this so potential customers can find you on Facebook and you can engage with them. So to get started, I'll just click down this arrow here in the corner and I'm going to press create page. And then I'll be greeted with this page here. Okay, so it's our community, public figure, or business or brand. Obviously, this example is for a local business. So let's get started on that one. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to call my restaurant Alan's Pizza. Okay, and obviously the restaurant category is a restaurant. Okay, nice and easy. And it's put in the street address. So I was putting, for the sake of this tutorial, I've put in my business address. Press the Lancashire. Okay. And then just continue. Easy as that. And we've just made our first Facebook page. So the next thing you need to do, you need to put in a profile picture. So this is your logo, your company logo, okay? So for the sake of this tutorial, I made a really quick one. Just Alan's Pizza there. Just upload that. And then this is your cover photo. So you'll see what this is in a minute. So I'll press skip for now. So as you can see, our logo is there. This is the Facebook page, and this is where the cover photo would be. See, if you scroll down here, Facebook has a lot of tips. I highly recommend you go through each and every one of these, as you will be optimizing your Facebook page. So what that means is you want to give yourself the best chance possible of being found by your customers, and you'll rank highly in Facebook's algorithm. Okay, so please go through that and take your time and add everything that they tell you to do. And so for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just add a cover photo as well. I made one quickly for the purpose of this video. It's just right there. Let's refresh this. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so there we go. Now that's our Facebook page set up, looks nice. I highly recommend you make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible. So just get a nice graphic there. This can be like a promotion or something you're currently offering in your restaurant. I highly recommend you use this space for video, as this is the first thing that people see when they come to your page. Okay, it also takes up, as you can see, 50% of the page, whether it's on a mobile or on a desktop. This is the first thing they'll see when it comes to your page. So it's really important you make a really good first impression. So now we have to make our first ad. So now we have our page set up. Now we have to make our first ad. So we go down here and we put on create ads. So now once it's loaded, this is the screen, okay? So it might look complicated at first, but I'll go through everything. It's actually really easy. So on Facebook, you actually can choose your own marketing objective. Obviously, for newspapers and stuff, you can't do this. This is how targeted Facebook is. You can actually put your ad in front of the right person for the right objective that you want to do. So for example, first of all, you have brand awareness. So this will put your ad in front of people who are most likely to be interested in what you have to offer in your product or your business or your services. Second here is reach. We actually never ever use reach, and I highly recommend you don't use reach, because that will just put your ad in front of the most people as possible. So there's a chance there that your ad will end up in front of someone who is not interested in your business. So there's no point in me advertising my pizzas to someone who hates Italian food. Okay, I want to make sure my ad is being seen by the right people. So then we come over here, we have traffic. I like this one. This is put your ad in front of people and then they can actually go off Facebook. Okay, this puts it in front of people who will go off Facebook. So whether this is your website or your booking page, or whether it's a landing page, if you want to direct people to another website destination, then this is what you use. What we use a lot as well for restaurants in particular, I don't recommend this for every business, but if you want to make a newsfeed look good, so that's the feed in which people see your posts, have a lot of engagement, have a lot of likes, comments and shares, then I highly recommend you use that engagement objective. This will essentially social proof your brand, make it look like there's a nice buzz around the place if someone's looking at your business Facebook page for the first time. Yeah, app installs, obviously that's not very relevant to this. Video views, if you want to get the cheapest possible ads, then I highly recommend you optimize for video views. This, if you have your own promotional video made, use this objective. It will get put in front of people who like watching videos on Facebook. And it's just the cheapest way of advertising. Facebook loves video, okay? Facebook optimizes everything for video because video is big right now. Okay, people love watching videos, people love interacting with videos. So if you really want to make sure your ad is being seen by people, or if you want to reach the most people possible, I highly recommend making a video and optimizing for video views. Lead generation, so for B2B people out there, or if you want to collect emails or phone numbers and stuff like that, this is a really cool feature Facebook do. This allows you to actually obtain emails and any raw data. So for example, you could do a deal and in exchange for that person's email address, you could give them, I don't know, something like a free starter. Or if you were a B2B business and you want to generate some more leads, people could put in their details in there and then you can contact them. So it's just optimizing for messages. We don't really use that unless we actually use a chat bot. That's a whole different story and we'll get to that later. So this is more for like e-commerce. It's more advanced. It's optimized for conversions, catalog sales. This is definitely more advanced. I would definitely recommend just sticking to traffic and engagement for now, video views. But and also this is store visits. We don't really use that one either. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to pick traffic. Okay, and we'll just continue. Actually, let's go back here. When you're choosing a campaign name, try and make it as specific as possible. So for this example, I want to call it £10 Tuesdays pizzas. Just because obviously you're going to be creating a lot of ads and it's going to get really messy. So you want to make sure it's as organized as possible. Just make sure it's really clear and it's as specific as possible. Okay, so we're just going to press continue. Okay, so we want to drive traffic to the website because I want to get some more bookings for my restaurant. Okay, so keep that there. Turn it off for now. Okay, this is the bread and butter of Facebook. This is the ad set. Okay, this is what Facebook is all about. The advanced targeting features. Now I'm going to show you how you can make sure your ad is being seen by the right people. So my restaurant is in Preston. So let's go ahead and put that in. And you'll be surprised, people will travel far. If you put the right ad in front of people, people will travel long distances in order to eat great food. We have a restaurant client at the moment and people come from all over the place because of this roast that we put on, and it's really popular. So we target people within a 20-kilometer radius. So it's at least like half hour to 45-minute drive at maximum. Okay, so once we've got the location down, then we move on to your target market. So whatever your target market is, so for my restaurant in particular, we get a lot of women aged 30 plus, in between 30 and 65 range, who probably bring their partner along for a nice meal. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to put my ad in front of more people like that. So we'll keep that for now. And now I'm going to put in detailed targeting. So on Facebook, you can put your ad in front of people based on a lot of different things. So this could be whether their occupation, their interests, their behaviors, so things they're into, what they do when they're online. It's really, really advanced. So obviously, I want to put my ad in front of people who like pizza and like Italian food. So I'm going to put in pizza. Okay, I'm going to put in Italian food. Okay, I'll put Italian cuisine. Okay, and then now what I'll also do is put in national competitors. So what other national competitors are similar to my small business? So I'm going to put in Zzz's. Okay, I'm gonna put in Pizza Express. What's there? Bella Italia. I do know a lot of restaurants. I do like to eat out a lot. And then we put in Pizza Hut. I probably wouldn't put in Domino's because that's more of a takeaway pizza. These are more, you know, when if someone was to eat out and get Italian, this is the kind of place they would go. So I'll probably put in pasta as well. That's really cool. I mean, like that way you're putting your ad in front of people who probably like these pages or have been there recently or searched them online, or just judging by their online activity, like this stuff and like Italian food. You know, they could have been on YouTube and looking at a Jamie Oliver video. You know, Facebook has so much information on people. That's how they make their money. So we can use this to our advantage and make sure our ads are being seen by the right people. So as you can see here, this is the amount of people we can potentially reach. Okay, that is a shitloads of people, right? Imagine if you could do that with TV or newspapers. But if you put your money into TV or newspapers, you're reaching a broad audience. Okay, this is a targeted audience. You're putting your ads in front of people who like Pizza Express, who like pasta, okay, who like Zizzi's. That's why it's so powerful. Okay, and depending on how much budget you do, that's how much people you'll reach. This is just an estimate, but if you have a really hot piece of content that people really like, you know, you can reach infinite amounts. Okay, you can reach thousands and thousands and thousands. Because the better your content is, Facebook will reward you and put it in the most people possible. Because at the end of the day, Facebook want to make their platform as good as possible. They want to keep people on Facebook, using Facebook. So if you're putting content on there that people like, Facebook will reward you. Simple as that. Okay. Next is the placements. Okay. Please, guys, take some time to edit the placements. Otherwise, it will just go everywhere. All right. And we don't want that. Okay, I don't want to put it on Instagram. If I was to put it on Instagram, I'll do a separate ad just for Instagram. Okay, but for now, this is just going for people that are on Facebook. I don't want it on No Audience Network. Okay, so uncheck that. Sorry, uncheck that. And I don't want it in Messenger either. Okay, it's just a waste of money. So we're gonna make sure it's on the feed. So nope, nope, and nope. All right, so that's on the feed. So when people are scrolling through Facebook, they're gonna be greeted with my ad. Okay, so all the devices there. And here's another good tip. If you're doing a video in particular, I'll suggest ticking this box. Obviously for this ad, I'm just doing a picture, so it doesn't really matter, but I highly recommend if you're doing a video, tick this box, because if people are using the 3G, usually they're using their phone for quick purposes, so they'll probably browse Facebook quickly or use it for a certain purpose because they're out and about, they're working, etc., etc. But when they're connected to the Wi-Fi, that means they're fully engaged. You've got their attention because they're probably at home chilling. They're probably at the restaurant with the free Wi-Fi. Okay, they're on their phones and they're actively on their phones and they're ready to consume Facebook content. So tick that box if you're doing the video at least. Now it's a budget. So I recommend don't go anything lower than £5 a day. Okay, honestly, anything lower than that I think is a bit pointless. Okay, so we want to start small. Okay, £35 a week on this ad, and if it does well, then we'll scale it. Then we'll put some more money into it. It could be up to 10 or 20 quid. Depends on how well it's doing. But for now, we're going to test it. We're going to do £5 a day. As you can still see here, it's 3,000 people a day potentially, but it could be more. Because if you have a really hot piece of content, it's insane what you can do. Like, you know, for a client, within 1 hour, you might see it. You know, I can actually show you. It'll be on my LinkedIn. We reached 7,000 people nearly in less than 1 hour for free without even spending anything. So that's how powerful Facebook is. And if you're not using it, you're missing out on a huge opportunity here. I mean, to reach that many people on radio, you probably spend thousands. But on Facebook, look, we're only spending a £5. So you can actually schedule it as well. So if you want to do start and end date, but we're going to run it continuously. And you can actually, obviously this is a traffic objective. So each objective will have different parts here. But for this one in particular, so we want to optimize, we want to optimize for link clicks. So I want people to click on that link. I want people, put that in front of people who, usually do book through Facebook or usually do click off Facebook when they see an ad. Okay, because that's what we want. Okay, we want people to potentially come off Facebook. So so that they can make a booking with my restaurant. So that's it for now. Then we'll press continue. And then we will go, we need to put in the correct Facebook page, right? So obviously it's Alan's Pizza. So for your business, it will be just select your business. Really easy. Just drop that menu, select your business, and then give an ad name. So I'm gonna call this one £10 pizza. Okay. Offer, and I'm gonna call it traffic because that's the objective. That's the way I like to organize things. And then we go on to actually upload the content. So as you can see, there's so many things you can do. You can do a carousel. So this would be like a slideshow of images, and we'll have a little description underneath each image. I like this one for like estate agents because you can show pictures of the different homes and have a description of, like, for example, if you're in a kitchen, bathroom, they have a little description of each one. You can just read for any business if you wish to. But for this one, we'll just click to single image. Obviously, here you have a single video. I want to upload a single video that you have, your promotional video. I like using this one, slideshow. So if you have multiple images that you want to promote, create a slideshow and have it you can just create a slideshow within Facebook. It's so easy. And this is a collection. This is something that's relatively new. It'll just be a collection of videos and images together. But for now, keep it simple. Keep it to these three. So slideshow of images. So if you have loads of pictures of cocktails, something like that, put them together, mash them up, make a nice slideshow. Or if you create a video, use that one. But yeah, here we go. Just use that single image for now. Okay, so then we need to upload it. So really easy. Just upload your image. So we can use this one just for the sake of video. I know it's just for cover photo, but this is what we're promoting. So wait for that to load. And when it does load, it will appear here. So this is how your ad will look like in the newsfeed of your target audience. So when they're scrolling through Facebook, this is how your ad will look like. And there's a preview. You can also preview it on different devices. So this is how it looks like on a desktop. Okay, this is how it looks like on a mobile. I was going to scroll up quickly because obviously the screen was in the way. These are different objectives. This is a slideshow. It's a collection. But yeah, back onto this. So what you want to do now, you want to write the caption, you want to write copywriting, you want to start writing text. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to do a really simple and short one, but you want to be really creative with this, and you want to make sure you're really grabbing the audience's attention. So that's why we're promoting a deal here, because we want to make sure they take action. So £10 Tuesdays, Tuesdays usually for a restaurant are known as a quite not very busy night. So I want to make sure, I want to get my Tuesdays a bit more busier. So I want to get some more bookings. So I want to entice them with this offer, £10 Tuesdays, £10 pizzas every Tuesday. So something like freshly made, stone baked pizzas, only £10 every Tuesday at Alan's Pizza. Okay, and if you wanted to add a little emoji, what I use, I go on emojicopy.com. It's a really cool tool. People love emojis. It's a great way to add a different dimension to your ad and a different way of conveying the message. So I'm gonna get like a nice little emoji here of the pizza. Okay. Just an example of what you can add. It has literally every single emoji you can think of. And don't worry, I know it looks a bit different than it would on an Apple device, but it will change accordingly to whatever device the person sees it on. Okay, so then we put in the restaurant URL. So I'll put in alanspizza.com/booking. So that's the part of my website where you can make a booking with my restaurant. Okay, so I want to drive traffic. I want to make sure people are going onto that website so they can make a booking. And then the headline. So you can see, as you can see, it's this little bit of text here. Don't ignore that alanspizza.com. That'll soon go once I put in the headline. So I'm gonna put in £10 pizza every Tuesday. Okay. Spice up stone baked. Alright. And here's a call to action button. So this is how the button will look like. So as you can see, you can do loads of things. But for now, we're going to do. Oh, sorry. not send message. We want to do book now, okay? Because we want people to obviously book now. Okay, we're not going to add an overlay for now. Now we're going to put display. You don't have to do that either. Okay, news. This is how. So if I go on to here, it's more for people viewing it on a desktop. So this just goes into a bit more detail. So I can put like a little paragraph here if I wanted to. So come to Alan's Pizza every Tuesday and get any pizza for only £10. Usually $15.99. Okay, we should go into detail. You know, just get creative with that. It's really only when. So if I went here, you know, you wouldn't really see it. And if you want to actually see preview on device, scroll up and press this little icon here and send a notification to Facebook. So then on your phone, you'll get a little notification so you can see how it looked like on a phone before you send it out. But yeah, I was keeping it really nice and simple for now. And really, you know, that's it. So just a little quick recap. So first of all, we created the objective. So I wanted to get more bookings. Okay, I want people to see my website more. So I made sure I did a traffic ad. Okay. Then is the ad set. So I want to take people to my website. Okay, I did the targeting. Okay, the advanced targeting, the detailed targeting. So I've done Preston, all women aged 30 to 65. I did those women who are like these restaurants and like pizza and like food. Okay, that's my target audience. That's the people who are most likely to buy. Okay, from my restaurant. As you can see, this is the estimated reach of targeted people. So obviously, if I change this to 18, if I wanted all women or all genders, for example, do that. As you see, that will change. So it's a bit more people. So if you want to go a bit more broader, you can. But I personally like to put in my ad in front of people who are most likely to buy, because I think it's a bit of a waste of money if you're putting your ad in front of someone who doesn't like Italian food, okay, or don't really go to your restaurant. Okay, and also, sorry, we picked the audience. Okay, so that's detailed targeting, and we also did placements. Okay, so I want to make sure this ad in particular is just in the feed. I don't really want it anywhere else. You know, if you're having a video, you could maybe experiment with other things. And for Instagram, I like to do absolute separate ad just for Instagram, because obviously image sizes and different image qualities. I don't think the dimensions we're using would really work well with Instagram. And then budget schedule. So I'm starting off with £5 a day, just testing it out to see if it works. Let's see if there's any if it's got any legs. Okay, so I'm going to test it out £5 a day. Wouldn't go any lower than that, to be honest. Okay, and we chose my Facebook page, so it's Alan's Pizza. It's a single image, and then I just put the image in there. Done text. You know, this is really, really easy, but obviously you just need to know how. But this only really touches the surface. This is Facebook at its most basic. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you put this into practice. I would love to hear from you, those who've watched this video, and try that out for yourself. If you have any questions or anything you want to try, please contact me. I'd love to know. Love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. You know, please share it around. And then the purpose of the video is just to help other business owners in the area create their own ad, because it is really easy. And by not advertising on social media, you're missing out on a huge opportunity, because literally there's so much potential here. I mean, to reach thousands of people for only a £5 is just ridiculous. It's unheard of. You know, it's only going to get more and more expensive as times go by. And once corporations start chucking in more and more money into this, it's only going to become more expensive for the small business owner. So please jump on the wave now before it gets too expensive, because right now it's a huge opportunity and we're already getting amazing results for our clients. Okay, but that's it. Thank you.